Hello, everyone named Jaleese. Happy Halloween, everybody. Today is officially Halloween, and because since it's Halloween, I want to do something horror, and I'm going to do American Horror Story. I'm breaking all the 4 seasons of American Horror Story. There's the 5th season going on right now on Fox, and it's basically American Horror Story Hotel. And it's only on this 3rd episode right now, so I can't really rank it as a whole season altogether, but I'm ranking all 4 horror stories of American Horror Stories, all the 4 seasons. Now, here's the thing. This is my opinion, so respect my opinion, I'll respect yours. And here's the thing. I'm not into the whole horror drama, not that much, neither in movies or in television. But I always enjoy certain ones that surprise me. I like the REC. I like mostly foreign horror films. Like REC, the Spanish version of Quarantine. We had Let the Right One In. I like the old Carrie movie. I like the Hannibal Lecter series. And though sometimes it kind of makes a drama and horror. Well, either way, I do enjoy horror, and American Horror Story is a good show. I just binged the shit out of it for a good 2 weeks and watched all 4 seasons, and yeah, I'm happy that I watched it. It's turning into a favorite show of mine. But there is one down the bottom and just one to the top. And here's the thing: there is not a single bad season of American Horror Story. In my opinion, there is not a bad season. But there is one that is less than the best. The less of the best, in other words. Let's just leave it at that. There's no complete bad season of American Horror Story. Let me just say what's my worst, and in my opinion, the worst. So number 4 of American Horror Story of all season is Coven. Now here's the thing with Coven. I am not a big fan of Coven. Just because it's just Coven to me. It's not American Horror Story. There is no horror to this entire season. What we really got was Edwin Peters is back, and he's back for the Girl with Murder House, and they're going to be a couple again. So I guess that's why every single buddy liked it. Because other than that, I didn't really enjoy this thing. What can I say? What did they introduce? Kathy Bates. At the beginning with the Minotaur, what she did with that African-American slave, and she just put the freaking bull's head onto his head by making it like a Minotaur. That was disturbing and shocking. That was horrific. But most of the other stuff, mostly like all the horror in this hardly had any horror in my opinion. I wasn't scared. I was just watching a teen drama. Okay, girl got raped. Okay, girl's in love with the dead guy. Oh, dead guy's back alive. Okay, I'm not shocked that they bring someone back to the dead because they're witches and they're powerful. It's mostly just how they want to be the new supreme and all that stuff, the new leader of the Coven. And I didn't find it that great. Other than that you shouldn't just mess with the covens of witches. And I didn't get horror from them, get something spooky. I mean, they introduced something later with sacrificing babies, but still. Other than that, I didn't like jaw drop. There's no shocking moments. There's no twists and turns. You knew who the good guys were. You knew who the villains were. You knew who were the somewhat good guys. You just knew at the beginning who were the good guys and who were the villains and which characters you were rooting for. And overall, American Horror Story Coven just to me was predictable. And here's the thing. Kathy Bates did a great job and they introduced her this season, and I do enjoy her work. But the problem is, though, having her character from that moment of putting a freaking bull's head on a guy, being a mentor, then struggling whether or not she likes blacks, I prefer to have a serial killer person that doesn't have remorse if we're going for a horror story. But I guess they want a little redemption arc, technically speaking, and it was just mostly a comedy act with the girl from Precious. Overall, Coven is my least favorite, but overall it has some good moments. It was a solid season because for its simplicity, but overall it's my least favorite. It's number 8 on the list. It's number 4 on the list. I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. It's a B- season. Now here's the thing. This is a personal favorite of mine. It's ranked number 2 on my personal list, but if I have to overall grade it for what it brought to American Horror Story and all the stuff, then this one will have to be lower. So my third pick is American Horror Story Freak Show. Now, a lot of people were disappointed with Freak Show. I don't know why. We had such relatable characters. What can I say about Sarah Paulson? The main, one of the great actress that just got on Freak Show, and right now she's 2 different people. She has 2 twins. There's a twin of her. And she's attached to her damn neck. I mean, this is Freak Show for God's sake. And Edwin Peters is in this one as well. A lot of the original cast is back. But what I liked about Freak Show that it was creepy. It had creepy moments. It was actually some horrific stuff. And can I just say, for instance, about Twisty the Clown? What the fuck? That was a fucked up clown. I mean, I liked a lot of this. Some of my favorite episodes are from American Horror Story Freak Show. This season was just phenomenal in my opinion. I don't know what's to hate with this season. It's not like they don't have relatable characters. These are people who are being misjudged and treated as freaks just because they look or act a certain way, and that's about it. And people don't give them a chance to know them on the inside, and really they're all their own worst enemies. They're so intense to be either famous or normal. They just want to have a normal life, and they sometimes screw with each other's heart. They sometimes backstab their own friends, their own freaks, and they are a family. There is so much relatable and family unit to American Horror Story Freak Show. It's a family for the freaks. It's a family of the freaks. Of a family united. Then you slowly see it slip away and they're going through all this horror shit. This horror that's just going on upon them with so many freaking stuff. It's just unbelievable. But American Horror Story to me was one of the most humane stories of American Horror Story. Not Asylum in my opinion. Asylum got a lot of great marks for its humanity and all this stuff. But to me, Freak Show did a better job in my opinion. But it's ranked number 3 just because I believe overall American Story Asylum was a little bit better. But the Freak Show, I love this season. A 9.1 out of 10. I love this season. Enjoyed it so much. Check it out. And my number 2 favorite, if you didn't know about it already, it's American Story Asylum. How would I best describe American Story Asylum? Well, the best way I could describe it is like the Avengers movie. You get all these characters, and you munch it up together, and you either get shit or greatness. And most of it, you get greatness from Asylum. Here's the thing. There's like 7 fucking stories of Asylum. What I didn't like about Asylum is that there was so much happening that I literally had to go back each episode. Okay, write it down. Okay, that happened. I mean, we're dealing with aliens, Nazis, demon possessions, Frankenstein monsters and all that shit, serial killers, bloody face. I mean, oh my god, there's like so many freaking stories, flash forward episodes where you don't know what's happening. You're so confused nearly every single episode, but keeps you on the edge of your seat, and that's the beauty of Asylum. It kept you on the edge of your seat. Granted, I love the beginning of Asylum way more than the ending and the middle. To me, Asylum started off great, and then in the middle they started to slowly go away. And to me, I don't think they resolved the demon story good in my opinion. I do not agree upon that fact, and I do not enjoy what they did with the whole demon storyline in my opinion. But overall, what a fantastic cast. Lily Ray did a great performance of being Sister Mary Eunice, from being a freaking a sister who's want to do kind and goodness to everybody, and then she gets possessed by a demon. It's just her. It's just awesome and good times. And people say I can spoiling this shit, but don't watch this. Don't watch this video if you don't want to know what happens. Obviously, I'm doing a top 4 season of American Horror Story. But Asylum, my god, what a terrific season! Like I said, Asylum overall is better than Freak Show, but in my personal opinion, I'm more relatable. I feel more I can relate to Freak Show because of humanity. So my personal list would be freaking the 4th one, Coven, third Asylum, and 2nd Freak Show. But if I'm doing overall, just what is a better overall, it's Asylum. Asylum is better than Freak Show overall, but not my personal list. And my number 1 pick of all of it. Oh, and for Asylum, I'm going to give it a solid 9.2 out of 10. Slightly better than Freak Show, but overall, great season. And here's the thing. It was surprised me how much I enjoyed this season after I watched all the series, all 4 seasons. And it's American Horror Story Murder House. It was the first season of American Horror Story. You had shocking moments. And here's the thing. I do not like none of the main characters. I don't like the husband. I don't like the wife. I do not really care for the characters, but I feel pity for them because they're such flawed characters, and then you see them grow and they're getting tortured by these freaking ghosts around here in the murder house, and we learn so much stories that are going around and with hate and so many. There's just so much stuff that's happening to these characters. In the end, you dislike the main character so much, but then you want to have a little happy ending at the end because you want them to have that peace. And overall, Murder House had probably the great thing about it. It deals with a lot of ghosts, deals with a lot of, I don't know what to say, forgiveness, redemption. It had so many great things about what is right and what is wrong. And Jessica Lange, this to me was her best performance of all the American Horror Stories. She was a villain till she was. And some people find her sympathetic. Yeah, she's sympathetic, but she had a lot of things coming to her. She's more villain to me than sympathetic. I feel sorry for her daughter, if in those cases, and her children, but her, not so much. But overall, for American Horror Story, Murder House is my favorite season of American Horror Story. I gave this like a 9.4 out of 10. I like this. I like this slightly better than Asylum, and I like this slightly better than freaking Freak Show. But overall, American Horror Story, Murder House, my number one favorite. So yeah, everyone, that is my top 4 seasons of American Horror Story. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but overall, I just love all the American Horror Stories ones. I love Freak Show. I love Asylum. I love Murder House. Coven's a little bit of disappointment. I haven't checked out Hotel yet. I'm gonna check it right now on demand. But my God, everyone, happy Halloween, everyone. Subscribe, like, discreet down below. Leave a comment down below. Let me know. Respect my opinion. I'll respect yours. And that's all I gotta say, everybody. Happy Halloween, everybody. My name's Lee. Signing off, everyone. Day of the day, everybody. Bye bye.